My mother hates it when anybody sits in her chair. Sorry.
Don't be. Chair's never had it so good.
I've been thinking about Craig's partnership.
Oh, really? No, I thought I bored you with all that talk at lunch, or maybe it was my ego wanting a reason for your sudden departure.
I just didn't want to discuss it in front of Franny. Now, what's Craig's selling price?
Why, you interested in buying in?
Well, I'd like to know more about Montgomery & Associates' profit margin, the list of your clients and the present length of contract, and projected income for the next 3 quarters.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Is it? Well, from a girl who hates business, you talk a great game. Excuse me, do I have the scuttlebutt wrong about you?
Probably not. See, I grew up surrounded by business talk and business deals. Business always came first with my mother, and I came second, and I resented it a lot. But this is different. Montgomery & Associates is important to Craig, and Craig is important to me. In many ways, he's the brother and the father that I always wanted but never had. So I owe him. And you said that you were having trouble raising money to buy his share, and it shouldn't go into my mother's hands, or worse, Tonio's.
I see. Well, forgive me for laughing at you.
You're forgiven.
Sean, have you worked up these proposals for Lucas? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you were out.
No, it's no problem. Listen, I'm going to have to talk a few minutes with Emily, but perhaps we can have some coffee right around the corner afterwards, hmm?
Sure.
Good.
Emily, have you made any contingency plans for your share of the business if things don't go well at the perjury hearing?
No, Lily, I haven't really thought about that. I'm trying not to.
Where's my fiancé?
Hi, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're back. Oh, I missed you.
I got a promise for you.
What?
I'm never gonna leave you again.
Okay, thanks, hey you. All right.
Boy.
Well, he's going to tell the other kids about our invitation for the open house, but he didn't sound too keen on coming away from the castle himself.
Well, you know, this was a wonderful idea of yours, Mrs. McKechnie, to have loved ones and friends help us celebrate the new year.
I've never looked forward to a new year more.
Isn't that gorgeous? Redhead said that she was going to buy you an elevator for this incredible apartment. Hi, do you realize that just anybody can walk off the street and come up here and come right in? I mean, if they could survive the stairs, they could do that.
Oh, Lisa, they have to get by Clifford first.
Oh, I have news for you. She was nowhere in sight. What if I were a burglar?
Well, I'll tell you, Lisa, I've never felt safer anywhere than here in my husband's arms.
Oh.
Well, I'm not sure it's safe that I want you to feel when you're in my arms. But we're planning on having a security system installed at the front door so we can identify our visitors.
Oh, this is such a coincidence. Look, I was driving by your place, and I suddenly thought, why don't I just stop and ask you this question rather than calling? May I please bring a guest tonight?
Yes.
Please? Oh, great. Because he's very handsome and everything. His name is Lucas Pryor. And he just happens to own a security system business.
Oh, it just happens to, eh? Well, I hope you bloody well get a commission out of it.
You want to explain what that remark's supposed to mean? About being as much of a man as Tonio?
It's a fact, or don't you think so?
I don't make those kind of comparisons. Thought you were going to make me a special dinner tonight. I even asked Lisa if I could come in late and everything.
Honestly?
Yes. What is it with you? You question everything I say tonight.
I'm sorry. All right,
You're just what? Go ahead.
I can't stop thinking about what you said earlier about it being better if we split up. Julie, that scares the hell out of me. I've been trying to imagine my life without you. I just can't. I just can't, Julie.
I debated telling John myself about Andrew, but I honestly didn't think Andrew could take any more pressure.
Well, that's a familiar phrase. Can't take any more pressure. It's a phrase that Andy uses very effectively when he doesn't want to deal with someone or something. Susan, look, I am sorry. I really appreciate your concern and your help. But I can't go around protecting Andy from John. I don't think we have to.
There's a chance that John will come down very heavily on Andy. And right now, it seems to me that he's coping with the problem himself. He's going to AA meetings. He's working with his sponsor.
But that means you two are buying the story that Andy's giving us. How do you know he stopped drinking? Susan, let me ask you this. If he is drinking, would he be honest about it? No. Now, I can't take the risk.
What risk?
As the world turns.
John, I would like to talk to you privately. Do you suppose we could go to your office?
Sure. You in on this?
No.
I'll be around. Honey, I have no choice.
Let me know how it goes. What do you want to bet that John goes storming over to Andy's?
I don't know. Sometimes he's remarkably cool under pressure.
Hi.
I'm sorry, am I interrupting?
No. I've got to get back on the lab. Listen, I think what Kim's doing is right. Don't worry about it.
Daddy, I just passed Kim and John in the hall looking very serious.
I told her about Andy, and she's decided to tell John.
Oh,
Susan.
oh.
Is it your bag?
Oh,
I'm going to get you down to X-ray.
no. No, I'll be fine.
It's more than just a spasm, Susan. Would it be better if you sat down?
Yeah, give it a whirl.
Okay, get a straight back, shall we? Hold on to me and just go down slowly.
Okay.
Is that any better?
I'm just going to sit here, and then I'll get back to work.
John should be told to...
No! Don't tell him. I'll be fine.
If you say so.
Susan just went white as a sheet. The pain must have been devastating.
She knows her limits. Well, Kim knows John's limits, too.
Daddy, Susan said that she thought Kim was doing the right thing. I agree. Now, come on, just think about it. What if Andy were to go off the deep end? How would John feel if he'd been kept in the dark?
I just think that John will add to the problem rather than be part of the solution.
I don't know. He can be devastatingly honest. Maybe that's exactly what Andy needs to help him be more honest with himself.
You don't think he's being honest right now about what happened?
Come on, Daddy. You know as well as I do, addictive personalities avoid accepting responsibility. That's what makes them so hard to treat. I mean, when they insist that everything's okay, it's because they've completely rationalized away the danger. They don't even see it. That's what's really scary.
Julie, you're so beautiful.
I'm so tired. Rehearsing for Olivia's show really took a lot out of me today. I just want to relax.
I hope you relax.
You know what I'd like to do? I'd like to go for a walk in the park tonight. Maybe we could stop at the grocery store on the way back and get something special for dinner. Or maybe we could go out to dinner. What do you think about that?
I'd rather be alone with you, but if that's what you want.
You know what I really want? I want for you to be as happy and together as you were when we first met last summer.
Bye, so you can walk out on me, Julie.
Oh, where did that come from? Everything I say, you bend it completely out of shape.
I'm sorry. Don't be mad. If that's Tony, you can tell him you don't have time to discuss your career plans with him.
Hello? Lisa, oh, I'm so glad you called.
You are? Well, well, good. Look, I'm calling because I thought maybe you might like to take tonight off. And that way you and Andy could come over to Shannon and Duncan's. They're having a little party to welcome in the new year. I'm giving them a hand in inviting people because it's sort of a last-minute thing. So you know you really have to say yes.
Oh, please, 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 say yes, say yes, say yes.
Aye.
There now, you can't say anything but yes.
Hold on, let me ask Andy. We were just invited to an open house over at Shannon and Duncan's tonight. What do you say? You want to go?
Well, you sound like you want to go.
Oh, don't you want to go? It'll be fun. There'll be a lot of new people there we can meet, and we can have a few laughs. God knows we could use them. We would love to come. Wait a minute, what should I wear?
Tonight? My goodness, Shannon doesn't believe in giving much notice, does she? Well, listen, can I call you back on this? Well, because Kim is here, we want to talk a little bit about Andrew's problems. Yeah, I enjoyed lunch, too. Look, I'm going to call you back, okay? Oh, I don't know, half an hour or so. All right, babe. Bye-bye. I'm sorry.
It's all right, Dopey. I'm glad you and Lucinda are making some headway.
Well, I don't know. She seems to think everything is settled, but it certainly isn't. So what about Andrew?
Look, I want your promise that you will listen to what I have to say, and then you and I will discuss what, if anything, we
He's
can do
drinking
about...
again, isn't he?
Yes. He swears he's back on the wagon again, but, you know, it's the same old signs all over again. He's denying that there's any kind of a problem. It's the same thing as the last time. John, our boy's in trouble, and I am scared to death.